It's a Tuesday night and Lisa Struthers is preparing her Oakville home for a night of entertaining. The table is set, the chicken is in the oven, the salad is ready, and the guests are arriving.
Hi.
A few weeks ago, she learned about a new campaign run by microfinance organization Opportunity International that would marry her love of dining with her concern for social justice. It's called Dine for Dignity.
Well, if you like to cook or you know a good caterer and you've got a home with a dining room table.
Or you have a phone and you can call the pizza guy.
Exactly. Dine for Dignity can be everything from pizza and pop to, more than that.
John Osmond, the Ontario Opportunity International Regional Director, hopes that will be the case. He says the campaign is all about bringing the needs of those Opportunity International helps to the table.
We thought we would actually help empower our donors and supporters so that they can participate more than just financially, but they can actually host a dinner, and we empower them to raise awareness and raise funds for Opportunity International.
So the idea is simple. Invite some friends over for dinner and introduce them to Opportunity International and the work that they're doing all around the world. You can even challenge your guests to donate the money they would normally spend on a meal at a restaurant. Dine for Dignity is all about bringing the need of the majority world to the forefront.
For the past 40 years, Opportunity International has worked in over 20 countries, primarily helping entrepreneurs in the developing world start their own business, dispersing over 14 million loans. A Christian organization, faith is a central part in the missions work they do, but their primary goal is to bring self-sustainability to families and communities.
I think of a woman in Malawi who is struggling to feed her family and accesses a small loan for $120. And she's able to start a small poultry business, begin to sell eggs, and then after she repays that loan and she's able to access more capital and expand. And not only today is she feeding her family of 7 children, but now she's employing 5 or 6 others in her poultry business. So you can see how that trickles down to really impact the local economy and her community at large.
That's what inspired Lisa to host her own Dine for Dignity event tonight. She used to work for Opportunity International and has met some of the people helped by the organization.
There are some of my biggest heroes in life. I think about them very often daily. I hold them in my heart. I pray for them. I have visited some of them more than once and seen the change over time in their lives. And it helps me, knowing them and thinking about them, reassess how I do life here in this part of my world and with my family and my friends. Just come on in.
So tonight, Lisa has invited her church small group over for the event. After spending some time milling around and catching up, they move to the living room, where Lisa shows her guests a DVD explaining the work Opportunity International does.
And limited access to resources Westerners take for granted.
Later on around the dining table, the conversation continues, and by the end of the night, she will ask her friends to join her in supporting the ministry. For Andrew Don Walkup and Susie Griffin, the intimacy of a dinner party pitch is a little more meaningful.
Quite a nice way of doing it, because it's more social, it's more interactive, and you get an opportunity to maybe discuss aspects of it that you hadn't thought about before.
I love seeing the video tonight, to see the faces of the people who have benefited from Opportunity International to date is so encouraging, and to see those women and children smiling and starting businesses is just fantastic. I mean, the thought for me, living in Canada, of a woman producing 10 cartons of eggs a day and having her family live off of that is absolutely extraordinary. And it reminds me of just how privileged we are and how we are actually responsible for helping out these people and giving back some of what we have.
And as October 17th, the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty approaches, the hope of those at Opportunity International, like John Osmond, is that people will see an event like Dine for Dignity as a practical way to get their circle of friends involved in changing the world one meal at a time.
We're inviting people to make a pledge to do their part to end poverty in our world, and Dine for Dignity is an amazing way for them to do that.
In Oakville, Ontario, Magdalene John, 100 Huntley Street.